Hello students, again welcome back to my class. So today we will start with a new chapter. Chapter number 5, Health and Hygiene. So this is section 1 in which we are going to learn about health and its importance. So let's start with this section. So do you know what is meant by health? First we will discuss about health. Health is the general condition of body, mind and spirit. That means your mind should be in the proper state, your body should be very healthy and fit and ready to perform to do all the form of activity, and also it includes the general condition of the spirit. That means our soul. That is our soul. So health is the general condition of mind, body and spirit. And this is achieved only by consuming and having nutrients which are necessary or required for our body. And then only we can say that this is the healthy body. So what is actually healthy body? A healthy body is usually defined as the body which is free from illness, injury or pain. Okay, and healthy body is actually made by eating healthy food. Okay, so we can say that it is actually the complete state of physical, mental and social well-being. That means health of the body is known as healthy body, and health is a state of being free from illness, injury or pain. Okay, we know that food is important to keep the body healthy and fit. So to remain healthy, we need food, and it contains 5 main components. So the food that we eat contain 5 main components like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. So there are 5 main components in our food. They are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. And why do we need all these components for our body? Because these all components provide us all the type of nutrients to remain healthy. Okay, so our body will remain healthy if we will consume all these components. So these all components provide us lots of nutrients. Let's start with carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are one of the main type of nutrient and most important source of energy for our body. They provide energy to our body, and they are the instant source of energy to our body to work and play. So carbohydrates are energy giving nutrients. Let's see some examples of carbohydrates. From which source we get carbohydrates? Wheat, rice, corn, potatoes, bread, sugar, fruits are some examples of food rich in carbohydrates. So let's move on to the another type of nutrient. Yes, that is fats. Okay, now let's discuss about fats. And why are they important for our food? Fat is a major storage form of energy in the body like carbohydrates, but it provides us more energy than any other food, any other food crop, because it contains more energy than carbohydrates. But you always remember, too much of fat can be unhealthy for our body. Let's move on to the another component of the food. Yes, that is proteins. So proteins are one of the major food crop and the important food crop of our diet, because they build our body and they are the body building nutrients. They help us to grow and repair our body cells. So proteins are essential for proper growth, and our body needs proteins for muscle building and for repairing our body cells. So do you know from where we get proteins? We get proteins from plants as well as animals. Pulses, eggs, meat, milk and milk products are rich in proteins. So these all things are the examples of proteins. So that's all about proteins. Next component of food are vitamins. So what are actually meant by vitamins? Vitamins are nutrients and they are found in plants and animals. And finally comes the minerals. So let's discuss about this. So minerals are the elements that form in the soil. Plants, animals and humans need minerals. They need minerals in order to stay healthy. So just like vitamins, minerals help in the growth and development of our body. So like vitamins, minerals also have a special role to play in our body because they help in the growth and development of body and they perform functions such as strengthening of bones and maintaining a normal heart rate. So iron, calcium, phosphorus are some examples of minerals. And we get these minerals from fruits, vegetables, eggs and fish. So it keeps our body fit and healthy. So these are the components of food which we discussed. One more main food crop is there, that is roughage. So roughage is also is a part of food crop and it is a part of plant food and that is not digested in our body. So roughage is not digested in our body and that is why it is also known as or it is also called the dieting fiber. So we eat a variety of foods but it is not necessary that all the sources which we consume will be digested by our body. So there are some plant food sources that cannot be digested by our body, okay, and that form a part of the diet which is not digestible and it is mainly not digestible when we consume plant sources, not the animal sources. So you always remember this, roughage is a part of the plant, not an animal food, which is not digested and it helps in removal of undigested food from our body. Let's see another important substance which is actually very much essential for us. So, but it is not included in the food crop. So, let's see. Yes, that is water. So, water is not considered as food, but it is necessary for our body function, our proper body function. And it is not a nutrient like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. So, roughage too. Because all these main food crops provide us energy. But water is not considered as food. But then too it is essential. Why? Because it helps to remove harmful waste that our body takes in from air, food and the chemicals we use on our skin and hair. So nowadays we use chemicals in one or the other form for our body. So water is helpful. Water helps to remove this all chemical waste from our body. And you know the major part of the body is made up of water. It forms many parts of the body. So water is also playing an important role in our body. So that's all about the role of water and roughage in our body. So I hope you all clear about the components of food and its importance.